This is your KBNC Action News reporter Steve Bronca in front of the National Capitol building in Washington, D.C. This is September 11, 2015, the memorial commemoration for the fallen at the World Trade Center. We're here to give you a red, white, and blue message for the American people. Senior Chief Geoff Ross, United States Navy retired, has written some astonishingly great letters, patriot letters, calling out politicians and bureaucrats that don't stand up with a spine and go against the things that are being done wrong in this country, where people's rights are being taken away, the Constitution violated, their oath of office is being violated, and them committing crimes themselves. Here's a letter from Chief Ross. You'll love this letter. It goes to the Secretary of Energy. Chief Ross writes the following. Dear Secretary of Energy, Comrade Ernest Moniz, when America's energy was managed by free market capitalist innovators in the 1970s, the federal government had no reason to regulate national energy. The United States trusted the private sector to handle most of its energy needs. Freedom-loving Americans expected the private industry to establish production, distribution, marketing, and pricing policies. What a fantastic job it did, and wealth was created. Then came along Comrade Jimmy Carter. Now we have a centralized communist-run Department of Energy created by former nuclear sub-officer who lied to the American people when he claimed to be a former submarine commander. The Department of Energy was established not to drill for oil, but to redistribute our wealth. No attempt has been made by the Congress of the United States to defund and close down this monstrous, unconstitutional monstrosity, sucking taxpayer money from our wallets for unconstitutional grants and studies. The current Congress is a do-nothing Congress, and it won't save taxpayer money and stop the growing national debt. We are under a communist-run dictatorship with an irrelevant Congress led by a Speaker of the House who is spineless, gutless, and a waste of taxpayer money. We the people are coming, Mr. Energy Secretary. Start preparing to move out of your office spaces. Start preparing to return back to the American people the taxpayer money that you steal every day from us. Be ready to empty your desk with boxes made from trees cut down in the rainforests of Alabama, fertilized by squirrels and ravenous raccoons. Your days planning and scheming with the communist-led, unconstitutional funded Environmental Protection Agency to regulate carbon dioxide are about over. I am still trying to figure out who classified carbon dioxide as a toxic waste in the EPA, seeing as trees use it to make oxygen and I breathe it out every few seconds. You state that about 40% of America's carbon pollution comes from power plants. You are wrong. 100% of carbon dioxide comes from people breathing it out, and it's not a pollutant. Factories can pump out all the CO2 they want. Trees need it to make oxygen. Yes, sir, when we breathe out, we all expel carbon dioxide. So how is this a toxic pollutant? Are you guys on some form of psychedelic 60s leftover drug binge? You should get some help. Maybe you need a trip to the mountains to study mudslides and the mating rituals of centipedes that live at altitudes above 10,000 feet. CO2 is not a pollutant. It's an expelled gas from people that trees process into oxygen, you dumbass liberal. You state at the Energy Department you are working to cut carbon dioxide pollution by building a clean energy economy, supporting utility-scale renewable energy projects, tougher standards for more efficient appliances, and research to advance the next generation of clean energy technologies. EPA's new plan is a critical step forward fighting climate change, so you say. Comrade, sir, what a load of horsecrap. You have no such congressional authority to enforce standards on private companies building appliances. I do not recall the Congress of the United States signing off congressional oversight to you to oversee how American companies build a washing machine or a fridge. You have no such authority, dude. Good news, though, Mr. Toxic Avenger, Savior of the Planet Energy Secretary. because of the current conditions of tyranny and oppression put on the American people by people like you and Comrade Obama, Mr. Trump, who rose from the ashes of despair that is called the United States. When he is elected president, he will be calling you up. You are on his short list, dude. His new energy secretary, former governor of Alaska, Sarah Palin, will be replacing you. Her first mission will be to draw up plans to dismantle and shut down the Department of Energy. You have to trust me on this. Your days sucking money from our wallets to feed your fake global warming projects crap are coming to an end. If you need help moving, let me know. But don't exert yourself too much, because you will increase the CO2 emissions coming from your heavy breathing. We can't have that now, can we? We might even have to call an ambulance like you hear in the background to come and collect you, to cart you off when you overexert yourself. All of the offices listed below will be defunded and closed. Say goodbye to your free ride and the six-figure paychecks we pay you, sucked from our wallets faster than a late-term abortion in a black Atlanta Planned Parenthood chop shop neighborhood. I wonder if all the dead babies shipped in boxes around the U.S. is a violation of some EPA rule. Say goodbye, comrade, to the Department of Energy's $29.9 billion budget, which is a $2.5 billion, 9% increase from fiscal year 2015, when we're supposed to be cutting back, not just cutting down on how much we spend, but actually cutting back what we spend. That's my money, dude. Maybe we can start abolishing income taxes with all these cuts coming to dismantle the centralized communist federalized government that was slowly built around our necks for generations. Say goodbye to all these unconstitutional funded offices listed below. The Department of Defense can assume the duties and the budget to manage nuclear weapons and nuclear facilities. Not you. I don't trust you with a Rubik's Cube and an Etch-a-Sketch, dude. Have an awesome week ahead. Start planning to move out of your office in 2017. I think Mr. Trump will sell off all the infrastructure to private enterprise and start creating wealth once again in this capitalist country, the United States of America. Thank you, Senior Chief Geoff Ross, U.S. Navy retired, for that inspirational, patriotic message. This is Steve Gronka for KBN Sea Action News, signing off with your red, white, and blue message for the American people. Have a great day.